Yo, Encore Pod, episode 56. We back. I'm here with my guy, Cruz.
What's up, bro? How you doing, Pacho?
Gang.
Yo, so we're here today with EricksonNYC, a super dope content creator. We've been tapped in with him for a little bit. I'm super excited about this.
We're grateful to be over here, y'all. Like, I see the vision.
Yeah.
That's how true it is.
See, there's action up here, too. We're all the way up in Peekskill, New York.
Yeah,
so I know
that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, we're here, though.
Yeah, so you're from NYC, obviously. You put in your name, right? Mm-hmm. So do you feel like most of your audience is also from NYC?
I would say, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly enough, I be in my hood enough. Like, I could be going down the supermarket and I see like a little kid just woke up to me, and I'd be worried because sometimes when you go into like a certain place, you don't know if somebody's really a fan or they just looking at you crazy. Because in New York, a lot of people just be active whenever. So you just got to keep your head like 10 toes.
Yeah, I haven't really heard that before, but that definitely makes sense. Like coming from that, like, I mean, what makes your page so like unique is because you could feel like what people think of in New York, like in your videos for sure. So
I respect that.
Yeah, to anyone who doesn't know, dope YouTube channel, dope content creator, all overall.
That's funny.
So,
That's funny.
Yeah,
same thing for y'all. I seen y'all content is fire. Everybody be in tune
that,
with them. Like they heat.
Yeah, bro, I know. Yeah, you got a great audience, bro. You so engaged audience for sure, bro. Yeah, that YouTube audience is so different.
Of course,
for sure. Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, where exactly in New York are you from? Just start off from there.
I'm from Brooklyn. In terms of hood, I live in Flatbush.
Born and raised.
I wouldn't say born and raised. I was born and raised in Bushwick, but then I transitioned to Flatbush. That's been my hood ever since, honestly.
And where'd the content creation's inspiration start from? Like, what was your introduction into the space?
Honestly enough, I would say my inspiration came morely enough of just watching like Annoying Orange, J. William, what's his name? J. William Johnson.
Ray William Johnson.
Yeah,
that was my dude, bro.
I woke up, like when I was a kid, I loved this channel. I started seeing DDG. DDG shit is fire. Like I grew up into that space where like you were really watching somebody else's life, and I found that really cool. Yeah. And ever since then, like I seen inspiration, started doing it, making videos was going on. Ever since it's been nothing.
What was your idea with the beginning of like what was your angle when you first started?
My first angle when I first started was honestly enough. I would say when I first started YouTube, I was with a shorty. We was planning to do like a little couples channel or something, whatever.
What year is this?
2019.
19,
yeah, that's the same year I started YouTube. Originally, it was gonna be between me and her, but then sooner or later, I had to choose either my career or love. Honestly enough, anybody who's just watching this, pick career over time. Focus on the long term, not the short term. For real.
You feel like if you're building, you could be in a relationship, or it just don't work?
Damn, this is crazy because your channel started as a relationship thing.
Yeah,
so if that didn't work, then I don't know.
It did.
Yeah,
because sooner or later, like, because I post like IRL type of content as well. Post to my vlog channel. Sooner or later, if I do get involved with somebody, obviously enough, they got to be introduced to my channel. So it's like, I feel like I'm at a point where I don't really know if somebody's really there for me, or for what I have. Because this generation be wild and like, bro. These females, these females be on some,
yeah.
They be sharks, bro.
They sharks.
Yeah, like for real.
I'm good off of them. I'm good off of them. Focus on the work. That's it.
Yeah, definitely. So at what point, like when did you make the pivot from shooting like the relationship stuff, and then like what was your angle that you were trying to work into?
Honestly enough, when I first started shooting a relationship type of content, I was with her, and then ever since after I dripped off of that, I just started off in my own lane, started shooting content within me, and then I started shooting content with my sister because that's my sister because she's funny. I love her.
She's dumb funny, man.
She's a character.
She's a star.
She's a star. She's a character. Like honestly enough, I wouldn't say my sister is that person.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, for sure. Because I think your most viewed video today was from a year ago, right? What video was that?
It was reacting to my sister's TikTok.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Was that one of the first videos to go crazy with her, or was that like?
There was like, that was actually the first video.
Yeah. You also did NYC Pass or Smash edition, right?
Yeah, that
was interesting, bro.
I shot that with my boy Sean. He's mad cool.
Nah, that shit was dumb funny, bro. Yeah, for sure. Did you always have this like confidence in your personality to be on camera?
At first, no.
Nah?
Because I feel like everybody at the beginning stage is like, it's weird and awkward to even talk to a camera.
Oh, hell yeah.
Especially in front of people.
Yeah.
But more or later, you just get really comfortable within it. And it's feel like when you grab the camera, you actually talking to your people that's really supporting you. So actually, I close out the outside and look at the inside. That's pretty much
what do you mean by that?
Like, I close off the opinions of others. Like, people will look at me crazy outside even with a camera. And I focus more on the inside of like, my people who's really watching this video, they know what's up. So it's like they the true ones.
They know you. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Yeah, when you're planning out ideas, right? Even how the smash or pass or the content of your sister. Like, how do you come up with ideas, and how do you know an idea is the one that you want to move forward with?
I would say, that is a good question, because a lot of people be having creative block, and it's like, I would say stay in tune within what works for you. What begin to be like the ideas for the content. You just gotta look at what people would like. For example, I could give y'all some real source right now, for real.
Okay. You
could post a blind date. That blind date will hit like 100K views, 50K views. The second video, you could post a public interview, but it wouldn't hit the same, because the people who originally saw the blind date want to be in tune with the second part. So it's like you continue along what people wants and needs, and then sooner or later you come to realization, okay, I posted this. What will make the next video honestly bigger than enough? And then you continue building up. And then
that makes sense.
So you make most of your decisions on what to create based on what's working, as opposed to like what you're feeling?
As well as feeling as well, because during my real life experiences with my little sister, it was a lot of real life experiences. Because, there were certain aspects where like, my sister was, I'm gonna tell you a true fact. In January, my sister left the crib. She was gone for like a whole week. Within those 3 days of the week, I was calling her. I thought something was going up with her, because at that time, the content with me and my sister was going boom. So I started overthinking like, yo, sis, something really wrong with her, because she's really young. So I was panicking, because my sister, as much as she's a young adolescent, she's still in the open world, and the open world could be very dangerous coming out from the people who could be envious, look at you with certain type of aspect. So you gotta realize like what to do and how to do it for real.
Definitely makes sense.
Interesting.
Yeah, so getting started, how did you approach editing? That's probably the hardest barrier to entry for a lot of people. Like, that's a whole bunch of time. Like, that's
you open Premiere, Final Cut, you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
honestly, I don't use Final Cut. Like, I use iMovie.
Wait, you edit everything yourself?
Yeah.
Everything
in the iMovie.
For real.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yo, you got no fucking excuse. You got no fucking
everything
excuse.
myself.
Yo,
you got no fucking
we were watching one of your
excuse.
videos before this, and me and Gianni, shout out Gianni, we were saying that, like, just the sound effects and the way, like, especially your sound effects. Your sound effects are super on point, bro. But everything else besides that, it comes out super clean, bro. For sure. So how did you teach yourself editing? Did you ever think about outsourcing editing, and why not, if not?
I told myself how to edit. I sat down. Nah, honestly, I was in like, what's a creative class? And since we had MacBooks and that type of class, we were required to do like certain projects with videos and filming. So over time in that class, I learned to like how to do it. I wouldn't really buy Final Cut Pro, because obviously enough, I would say the editing on Final Cut Pro is cool, but you could continue on a certain type of lane, certain type of path without even paying the actual bread for it, honestly.
I agree with that. I think especially if you're not doing like music videos, like for this type, if you in the whip, like that shit, iMovie, you good.
Yeah.
What about like the other skills, like he already talked about being comfortable on camera, but even like making thumbnails, or like how to market yourself and how to write titles and shit. Like, how did you learn all this?
To market myself, honestly, you have to look at yourself as a brand. Like me, sooner or later I do want to pursue clothing, because as much as I love doing what I do, I feel like being creative, I love clothing, is actually really fun. I would do that. So you just gotta view yourself as a brand and just start being consistent within your own self. Because you're your own independent person. So as much as you posting that type of content, post it on TikTok. Yeah, like I'm telling you,
TikTok's
like,
the cheat code.
I ain't gonna lie, yo, if y'all sleeping on TikTok, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for real though. Nah, for real.
I would say the most easiest way to blow up is on TikTok, for real. The hardest way is YouTube.
Facts.
You have to really build a love
The hardest way is YouTube, you think? Yeah, I can definitely feel that. Oh,
100%.
yeah. Nah.
It's
A lot of people say Twitch though. A lot of people say Twitch though.
Yeah, is the hardest.
Twitch is
actually
the
hardest.
Yeah,
because you can't grow an
hardest,
organic fan base on Twitch. People need to come from
there's
somewhere
no algorithm
else.
to really help you like that and shit. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's not like that.
because a lot of people is within this whole creative aspect that everybody's really in. It's all mental. Literally, it's all mental. So
What do you mean?
So what I mean by that is if you're doing Twitch, somebody who's like you could be genuinely like really have that personality, be like in tune with your fans and like be entertaining for them to watch you for a certain amount of hours, but they have no viewers. They'll doubt themselves because they first started Twitch. Is 1 viewer, 5 viewers. But if God bless them, before they even check out within not even doing that type of live anymore, the next 5 minutes somebody could do a raid on their live. Boom, 100 views, 200 views. So you have to really like be patient within this, because if you the only reason why I did say mental, you got to get past the numbers.
Past the numbers?
You gotta get
as
past
in
the
not
numbers.
focusing on it. You're
Not
saying,
focusing on it.
yeah.
Like when you put all this effort into something to get 30 views, you can't let that get.
You can't let that get in your head, because the numbers gonna come within time. Trust me. But just do it because you love doing it. Forget the numbers at all, because the numbers will come within time. Just enjoy the process. Everything is a journey. Because I would say life wouldn't be fun at all if we didn't all experience the experiences, the traumas, like the downs, the highs, the lows. That's what makes life really fun and the journey really fun.
That's a fact. Do you see like you think that's a mistake a lot of artists make, art creators in general, like
anybody in general,
numbers?
Anybody in general, because literally you don't know what could happen. So you just have to be grateful for, even if that one person's in tune, that second person in tune, just be grateful for the fact that
they're giving you this amount of time, especially as a YouTuber. You're asking a lot from people, bro. You're asking them to watch you for a very long period of time. So and
for a while, you couldn't even close YouTube. Like they just changed that shit a few months ago. You couldn't.
Yo, that's real shit, bro. Like that ass, bro.
Big commitment for real.
Damn, so how long did it take for you? So when you first started, like, were you approaching it like, I want to take this as a full-time career, or were you just doing it as for a passion side hobby?
I did it, honestly, I did it with a passion side, because I wanted really to pursue fashion. But as well as when I picked up the camera, even like doing videos with myself and just talking to people, I grew a connection with them doing it, because I see the people who's really watching my content like, hey, I really like what you're posting. Like I get certain like DMs where like people will talk to me like very like, thank you, like you really saved my life. Like honestly, I'm really entertained by the videos that you and your sister make, because it generally makes me happy, and I wish that I had that type of connection with my brother or my father, my mother. And it like it hits me on the one spot, because I love doing it, because it makes people happy to watch my content. It's fire, honestly.
Damn, that definitely makes sense. So in those moments where it's like, you know, so when you would post a new idea and it wouldn't get the feedback that you would like, how would you react to that?
I would just look at it as like people don't really like the video, or people just really not in the mood to watch that type of video.
Yeah,
that's the best way to get past that mental block right there. So you could just surpass the mental block. The next video I post, since this video do bad, maybe this next video I post is gonna be even better. Turns out it does be better. So you just gotta
fire.
So do you feel like you lead your audience, or your audience leads you?
I would say both ways. I could really say both ways, because the people who love watching me will watch me no matter what, and that's what the fan love is, the supporter love. That's what real.
Yeah. Yo, so at the time we're filming this, I just checked right before we started. It was 77.8K subs on YouTube.
77.
Nah, 70.
Yeah.
You said
7.8. Well, all right. Anyways,
manifesting.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yo, I saw you put the Erickson sub shit and had 100K. I'm like, yo, yeah, nah. He
manifested.
Gotta manifest it. But at the time of filming, he has 77.8 thousand followers.
Subscribers.
Subscribers.
Okay.
What could you credit a lot of your growth to your channel to? Are there certain ideas, certain concepts, certain collabs? Like,
I would credit the certain ideas or the certain type of videos is honestly the people who I have around. Like, they make the best out of everything that I do, especially making me enjoy whatever I do, because I enjoy every video I make. It makes me happy, especially like posting it, seeing the reactions. But I would credit honestly enough to the people who I worked with, because everybody had a part to play. Everybody enjoy what they do. It's just, that's what makes it fun.
Well, was there like one video that like, let's say you're like 500 subs and like one video that takes you to like 10K, or is it just like a steady like incline?
It's a steady incline.
Steady incline?
Yeah, there's a steady incline. Like there's obviously enough, your video could hit the recommended on YouTube, but there's been experiences like this video hit like 200 views, and then within the next month, it was actually my first video that I posted, my first video that actually blew up, yes. It was a blind date with my mans. That blind date hit 5,000 views. Yeah, 5K views. And then within the next 2 weeks, it just jumped up to 12K, then to 20K, then to 70K.
Just completely like random.
It catches,
right?
because once, I feel like what really hits it is just, you just gotta be consistent enough for YouTube to pick up that type of content.
Yeah, so now that you've hit some big numbers, like
not even.
You've hit pretty big numbers, bro. You've hit some dope numbers, bro. If you're getting
he's
like
being humble right now. He just has high standards. It's a good thing though. He got high standards. He got high standards. It's a good thing.
All right, so even if you haven't hit big numbers, how do you look at numbers nowadays?
Honestly, I look at numbers like, I'm gonna be real honest. I would say, despite the fact that the numbers that I got, I mentally feel like I'm still going through last year. Like I mentally feel like this is now just started, like, oh shit. So I wouldn't really say like, it's just calm. Like whatever numbers I get.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
100%.
So how do you, since you want to do this full time, we're a podcast focused on the business mostly, like, do you have any plans for monetizing a little beyond the AdSense that you do? Are you currently monetizing beyond the AdSense? Like,
yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all some sauce, man.
Yeah, let me hear some sauce, bro.
Let's get it.
I'm gonna tell y'all some sauce, man. All right, so boom. As much as you could post content and get monetized on YouTube, do the same thing on Facebook, y'all. On Facebook has the same type of algorithm that YouTube has. Besides the Reels, just like if you just post like videos on Facebook and it gets monetized, I think it's the same way how YouTube is. Even more,
with the
actually.
AdSense split?
Mm-hmm.
I've never looked into any of our guests' Facebook.
Neither.
So I don't even like.
Kidworks
like you're popping on Facebook, like?
Nah, I'm not.
You're not, but like Facebook.
That's something I'm gonna start
work into that. Yeah,
that's something I am getting started in soon.
Okay, word.
Wow.
That's because as much audience you have, each platform has a different type of audience. Facebook is much more directly to the older audience because that's the much more older generation. YouTube, TikTok is much more the younger generation. But if you capture that older audience, those people really watch you too. So I would say Facebook, that's a great way to actually get monetized on.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Great. Yeah. Any other plans beyond that? Like, do you want to try to incorporate like you know, sponsorships, things like that?
Being a fashion icon.
Yeah, for sure.
I hope so.
Yeah, your Palm Angel, like on
you
your
got full Palm Angels fit.
Nah, I noticed
it's the most expensive fit we've ever seen on the show.
Not even, man.
Nah, I know. I thought it was really dope because your animated image that you have Palm Angels on, and I saw that and I was like, oh shit, that might be like a sponsorship for him one day. And then you pull up to a podcast and Palm Angel, I'm like, yo, that's fucking fire, bro. Like that's dope.
Nah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
But as much as to expand on something else, it would be businesses like the clothing brand. That's 100%.
Once you have the audience, you can drive traffic.
Because my biggest dream, my biggest dream, y'all, is to honestly build my clothing brand big enough to the point where I could be able to get a collab with Nike for a sneaker. As much as I love reselling. Nike chill. I had to hustle, yeah, but I love reselling and I love the culture behind it. So I want to give something back to the culture because that's something that's like my starting steps. If it wasn't for resale, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't even be a YouTuber for real.
I think resell, I was never in the game, but from what I think reselling teaches you hustle.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
You go
to that sneaker con, you pull up with $200, you buy this cake, you make $250 off of it. Then, for sure.
I had to hustle, man, because my parents didn't really give me shit when I was younger. So it was like, either I go get it or I figure out another way to go get it.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yo, all right, so you and your sister make some wild content.
Yeah.
That's an understatement. But do you ever find it difficult to separate? Actually, before I even go there. Nah, I'm gonna go there.
You can be transparent.
Yeah, all right. Do you ever find it difficult to separate y'all making content together from your actual personal relationship?
That's a great question.
What you mean actual personal relationship?
As in like you, I mean, y'all have been siblings for.
For
it's like we all play a character a little bit,
but like, when you're on camera, you're trying to make content. Do you ever find it difficult to separate that from your actual relationship?
Oh wait, no, not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. Cause me and my sister, we have a cool relationship with each other. Like, it's just like, me and my sis, I care about you, I'm gonna look out for you. Regardless of the fact you do annoy me. But you still my sister at the end of the day. So it's like there's always gonna be that type of love and connection with us. See,
okay.
Like, that's why I wanted to build this up for me and her. Because a lot of people become selfish enough to actually become doing it themselves.
Yeah.
So I just want to give out to that same type of love that I'm getting, as well as giving that same type of love to my sister as well.
That's why.
Because we both grew up in the same type of household, the same type of environment. We both knew how it is. So it's like, let's just provide for each other and just make the most out of everything like we could both accomplish.
For sure. Adding on to that too, one other thing. And if you don't want to get too specific, you don't need to. But let's say either you or your sister or you or anyone else that you have a couple of repeat people that have been in your video. So you and anyone else that you shoot with is having a real life argument, a real life fight. Y'all aren't fucking with each other for whatever reason. Would you still be able to film with that person, or do you need to solve the personal problems before you get back on camera?
Nah, because the same way how it is like we could try, but if it's the other person not cooperating as much to to resolve the problem because of petty reasons, then it really wouldn't work. Because there've been certain instances that I used to film content with a shorty and something didn't really happen. The situation that we tried to solve, it ain't really solved for itself. So it's like I had to let you go. So I had to continue on further.
You just dubbed everything that you did with her, and that was it.
Yeah. I wanted to ask a question with back into kind of relation to you.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Nah, I get it's painful. Like when you build something with somebody and then over something not even business related, this shit falls out and then it hurts your pockets, it hurts your future. Like that shit hurts. That's just painful.
But you just gotta respect it.
Yeah, definitely. So what's interesting about being on camera all the time is I feel like for me, it's helped me develop a personality that makes me unique. Like constantly, I'm always trying to find what makes me. I watch myself. I'm like, I like that about myself, so I'm gonna emphasize that a little bit more. Do you feel like that's the case for you and your sister maybe a little bit too?
Yeah, of course. Cause as much as you express yourself on camera, it makes you comfortable, especially doing social skills. Because I used to be very much as an enclosed type of person. So even bringing out the camera made me more expressive towards other people because I just enclosed myself for so long. So it's it makes me more of a person that I was before, which is actually really fire.
That's fire.
You find yourself a little bit, right? It's I don't want to that might come off across as we're putting on a character, so that it's kind of interesting to me because it's it kind of is a character, but it also is something that you become at the same time. You know what I mean? By constantly doing that, emphasizing things that way. So that's interesting for sure. What's really dope about the YouTube space and artists is important as well too.
Of course.
I feel like the biggest YouTube brands are the ones that collaborate a lot. We take our audience, we take your audience, and we do this Jimmy Neutron, fucking Fairly Odd Parents type shit.
Also Spider-Man multiverse.
Those are the best though. Those are the best though.
Yeah, for sure. So that's fucking dope, bro. So how do you approach collabing with other creators? What's your mindset on that?
With that, I just hang around with a group of people who really has the same type of vision as me. So
you genuinely hang out with these people?
Yeah. So not really. They're my group of people that I have right now is Sean, Ron, Gio, and all of us. We make connections with other people. We film with them, and we generally create a bond. So we're just all more in tune with each other. So it's have you ever heard the term "you get rich by knowing," by networking? Actually, that term is actually really true because I've seen a lot of people that was really put on really gain and benefit something off of. So it's you have to network. Networking, you can't get nowhere without networking for real. I'm not gonna lie.
Type shit.
As much you could do it by yourself, eventually you're gonna need to get yourself out of that box and walk out for real.
Yeah,
I agree. Sure. Yeah, you're gonna cap yourself.
Where do ideas come from? Like like for instance, a couple days ago, or maybe it was yesterday, you posted a video with a girl that came on your show, was talking to your sister, and was kind of being like trying to give her like advice and stuff, and your sister wasn't like cooperating with the advice.
Advice is one way to put it.
Yeah, that's one way. That's one way to put it. So like, how does that idea come about? Is that something that you sort of pitch to the other creator?
No,
like something like that.
No. My sister, she's really like that.
This is real. She has real life shit.
She has a really smart. Yo, I wish I would. Yo, why you gotta be sick today, Melly? Hold on. Because she's sick. Yeah, because she's sick right now. She has she'll get on with anybody at all. Like she has this type of personality where like, oh, you want to talk crazy? I'm gonna talk crazy back. Say that.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Because we grew up in the hood. Everything's all the environment.
Yeah. So it's all adapting to what you got. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I noticed you had your email, the management email in your bio too. So do you get any like inquiries for like how do those usually, like what are people usually asking of you? Honestly, like the most I ever got was just like the gel blasters. The what? The gel blasters. Ever seen the Orbeez gel blasters?
No.
Nah, it's like a toy gun Orbeez gel blaster that you shoot at people with. It was mad fun.
Oh yeah?
And
oh yeah. You had a video. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And when it comes down to like other brands reaching out, you just have to be open. Like you have to put your email out there.
Yeah.
Make sure, especially like there's certain type of websites where like they have like where you could sign up, put your name, like what you have, what you could give them, and you could give them something in return, which is like audience, like the promotional wise, and you just sign up. They reach back to you.
You mean like those like affiliate like
websites?
Yeah, I've seen those.
That's the word I was trying to say.
Yeah. Okay.
So you pretty much you have to put yourself out there too.
When it comes to content creators you would work with, right? What are some things that you would look for in someone you would collab with?
That that's true. I know, because there's been certain type of weird people that try to collab with me for. I'm not.
What does weird mean?
Yeah, you don't got
weird is fighting.
Like there's been certain like certain weird people I've been myself, certain content creators, you know. But basically, when it comes down to even me trying to work with somebody, I don't jump on the video for like, I first want to know like you, like, because I feel like every person does have a hidden intent. It could be a good one or a bad one. They'll try to make you look bad. They'll just trying to gain you for the benefit. So it's like, before I even collab with anybody, I just want a mutual connection, friendship with you, so we could both be cool with each other. But like back to the weird person. It's weird.
It's like their approach is weird. Their energy is weird.
The energy is weird. Like what I mean by that is like you could act a certain way in person, but then when it's not, it's just completely different.
You like how they talk to like online versus when you see them and they not keep.
So it's like in certain type of aspects. So it's like I don't really want to get into that.
You don't got into specifics too much, bro. So something I was curious, I heard somebody else talking about this the other day. So it's pretty common for a YouTuber to see a video that they like the idea of, but that idea didn't execute well, and they make their own version of it. Is that something that you've done before?
Of course. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Is that, how do you approach like making it better, I guess? I mean, obviously it depends, but
it honestly depends. Like, the way how you just show yourself, like, you your own person. Like, what I could say is like, you your own person, just be your own person in that type of video, and just represent you.
That obviously depends. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. What about using music in your videos? Because we were watching your video.
Bro, how the fuck do you get the Be Love fucking beat? What the fuck is that song called?
The Be Love.
Spank it. Bad Love Bishop.
Now just type the instrumentals on YouTube and just.
You don't get flagged for that?
Oh, you just have to put the volume a little down.
And then you don't get flagged for that? If you put the.
Nah. So like you just put the as long as you're talking over.
Serious?
You have to be talking over.
Are you dead ass?
So if you're talking over it and your volume is low, then you won't get flagged on YouTube.
Bro, you won't get flagged.
If I show you the amount of copyright claims we have on our fucking channel, are you dead ass?
All right. Yeah, we get flags but not strikes.
Yeah,
We haven't gotten any strikes. No strikes.
Yeah,
We haven't
you
fucking
haven't gotten
no strikes.
demonetized yet from music?
Yeah.
You have?
You have?
Yeah. So it's just been like a trial and, you know. So right now, you feel comfortable using any song as long as you put your
as long as the volume down, comfortable.
And you talking it? Wow, that's fucking crazy.
Oh, nah, that's crazy. Y'all been getting flagged?
Well, we used to have a music review show, so we would play people's songs on the show, and like we were critiquing it.
Producers put their shit on YouTube, and they have content ID.
Yeah, it's like it got messed. We actually had to stop the show because like there's a risk of strikes, and it's just
it's not worth it. You know what I mean? Even though we got permission to use a song by the artist, doesn't matter because the producer has
you still have to go through the headache to even get it.
It's long. Combo for another day. But
we're doing well with that shit, bro. So it kind of sucks. We just have to protect our channel.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, that shit is everything. Imagine getting reset. What would you do if you got reset?
Jump off the broken bridge. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I mean, we're not that deep. We only have 1,000 subs, but like, I'm still like,
but that's
like
weird.
I look at people like Sneeko, and I'm just like,
oh, you watch Sneeko,
bro?
I love Sneeko.
I fuck with Sneeko. I fuck with Sneeko.
To get his audience on Rumble though, so it's all right.
I mean, still, but I know he's going to bed like, yo, I had 1 million subs.
For sure, bro. Steve will do it too, because Steve will do it for no reason.
Yeah, he built his shit over like 10 years too. Like that's
he was dedicated,
bro. That is deep rooted commitment.
You watch his like past videos too?
I got under him like a year ago. Yeah. I got under him like a year. So then I started watching shit from like 5-6 years ago. I'm like, oh wow, I really fuck with him.
Yeah, his shit. Yeah, he be talking his facts. I respect everything that he said.
Yo, anyone that hates on Sneeko, bro, like actually forget the language and how he presents things. Just actually listen to what he's saying. That's not. I'm not trying to get on some. I'm not trying to get on some red pill fucking tangent. I'm just saying. He said we're not. All right. I'm just saying. All right,
so since you began, or just how has your vision for your channel evolved over the last? It doesn't necessarily have to be since you began, but
overall, since I began, like I just wanted to be based about me, what I have around, like more life, like a lifestyle type of channel. Like I just want people to be in tune, like what I'm doing, what's around me, what's going on, and just like be more like open and outside with it. That's the type of path I'm going with my channel, just to be more open with myself and the people I got around.
You said and outside with it, as in like you just really want to actually make an effort to, because as a content creator, I guess maybe not with your content, but like as a content creator, it's easy to be a hermit. You're not really going outside like that. So for you get a lot of inspiration. I mean, your content's mostly focused outside, so I'm sure the answer is yes. But like, do you feel like you being genuinely outside and making normal moves helps you get inspiration for content?
Yes, of course. Of course.
Gotcha, that makes
like
sense.
you said, there's a lot of creative block, but it's like you just gotta be outside and let everything come to.
Word. Okay. Yo, so when you drop a video, right?
This is a WW podcast, y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate that. All right, ready? All right, so you drop a video, right? You love this shit. You fucking put your heart into this shit. You dumb excited. You look at the comments. You see someone say, yo, he's so fucking ugly. Yo, he got mad lint on his shirt. Yo, why his haircut look like that? His fade fucked up. How you deal with the hate comments?
I don't even look at that like, nah. Like they could be chatting on their side, but I know like I'm good.
Still tuning in.
I'm still tuning in.
They're still giving you
that comes to the role, like the whole mental thing. You have to surpass what other people got to say and opinions about you. So it's like block all of that. Continue on you. This is what I got going on. This is what's me right now. Fuck whatever you gotta say for.
Yeah. Do you take it with like a little bit of like consider, like, you know, they say your skirt is
like they be roasting though. They be roasting. I mean, that was calm. Like when I see a hate comment that be roasted, I laugh on them. I'm like,
yeah,
because that shit actually funny. They
you created, you got a gang. God damn.
Yeah, that's
wow. That's crazy.
So my last question is that how have you setting goals for yourself changed? Like, what are some of your major goals that you want in your career now?
In my career now,
compared to, I guess, maybe when you first started.
When I first started, I actually haven't took YouTube seriously till like this is my first year actually taking YouTube serious. Actually,
what made you take it? Not to take you too far off topic, but what made you take it seriously within the last year?
Within like, cause I was in college. I was there. I was filming content in college, but I wasn't being as much consistent as I was now. But then when the whole session, everything was over, I bought my car and I sat down to myself. I was like, yo, college is cool or whatever. Like majoring in a business diploma is fire, but it's like, do I really want to work within somebody else's schedule, or do I really want to focus in on me right now?
Yeah.
And I really want to accomplish a dream that I had ever since I was younger. So this is my whole thing. If I want everybody to put this into mind, follow your dream, y'all. Literally follow your dream. God forbid you're on your deathbed and your last moments of even breathing in your mind was, this is what could have been. If I tried, God could throw rocks at me, put me on some flames, fire, I'ma still go. Like I had some really down moments within this journey, and it's like, and everything was not sunshine and rainbows. It was not, because within this journey, you have to go through those lows. So you just have to go with it. Surpass everything, go within yourself, stay within your lane. It's you versus you right now. Literally you versus you, for real.
I like that, you versus you. Real. Yeah, that's dope, bro.
I always think about that too. Like, one on the deathbed too, but even at the end of the night, like I said this on the pod before, like my radar to did I do enough is if I lay in bed and I have more energy, I didn't do enough. Mm-hmm. So, and yeah, I do think me at 80, like, will I think like, damn, you could have been this.
Yes. So. And so whatever you're going through, fuck it. Keep the ball rolling. Word. Keep the ball fucking rolling.
That's a fact. Want to do one each?
Yeah, two each.
Two each?
Oh,
yeah, we got a fucking jar. It's called the jar of deep ass questions.
This is our jar of deep ass questions. All things related to life, the creative industry, and what else you say? Usually Pancho does this part.
Life.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Well, usually
so we take 2 questions out. It's just random.
It's gonna be questions. Fuck it.
Questions. Just actually questions.
This question needs to take a nap. Let me get another one. This one. This is just
we've been using this jar for a while, so some questions.
Yeah, some questions could put them. But I like these two. You ready?
Oh, you was quick with it.
Yeah, thanks. All right, this question is permanently done. All right. Okay. What's your biggest fear in your career? I feel like you just answered that.
I feel like I did. Not doing enough than I would have could have done. You could have done. My fault.
Yeah.
Ask the other one.
Nah, but it's really just that it's just like just not giving it all and looking back like damn, yeah, okay, all right. My other one is what's the most agonizing part about chasing a career in content, YouTube?
It's just when you feel stuck. When you feel stuck in a box,
like stuck, like. I had to keep doing this in order to keep getting numbers, so to say.
No, not at all. What I mean by keep getting stuck is like not as much as the numbers. It's like much of a roadblock. Like what's next? Because once you hit like a hit an accomplishment, that's your highest mountain. So you gotta focus on what's next after that mountain, and I feel like that's the most antagonizing part about even being a content creator.
That makes sense.
Figuring out, because there's no blueprint to this shit.
There's no at all.
Yeah.
So you free bowling right now, literally.
Type shit.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Yeah. So, what type of people do you want on your team / in your circle, just in general?
The characteristics of them.
I would just say like a cool bond, like somebody who I could just have enough in my circle. Like, I got you, you got me. Just real, genuine loyalty. Literally, that's what I want. Somebody who just know what they're doing, just cooler.
It's just good at their job and they're loyal. That's it. Like the background don't matter.
Hell no. Everybody has their mistakes. Literally, everybody. So it's like I'll never judge anybody books by its cover. For real.
Damn, that's dope, bro. Okay. For sure.
All right, ready?
Hold on.
Yeah, this is a sit-up question. Oh, Mr. Erickson. I'm sorry, Mr. NYC.
Nice. Now you call me by my name. It's good.
When is it time to cut someone off?
You just gotta see them red flags, like shit. Yeah. Like, yo, if you ever walking yourself into somebody who you know, like, yo, what the fuck? This is what's wrong with you. Yo, walk out, cause you just gonna walk yourself into a death trap. I've been in that a couple times. It's like I know for a fact y'all been through that over time. Y'all seen a lot of red flags with the females y'all ever dated?
Oh yeah. We talking about
it's just like yeah. I mean, one is dating is another thing, but just in general, just somebody. Yeah. Now he's about to get in the whole fucking relationship. No, I mean it's the same shit though. At the end of the day, just a red flag.
Especially like a friend wise or like a family member wise. You just gotta like. I'm one of that person like one chance, like literally. Like
one and done
because I believe if somebody could do it once, they could do it again. Obviously not.
I heard a quote that was like, no one ever does anything once, and the dude was talking about cheating, and I was like, oh, is that true? Like I really had to sit and think about it, but like I was like, I think it is.
With cheating, they'll at least think about doing it a lot. Will they act on it? I don't know. Probably most of the time.
Y'all ever cheated before?
What's your definition of cheating?
What? Yeah, sorry.
That's
I was just talking about with my girl how I don't say anything that she wouldn't like to hear on the podcast.
So let me.
Does she watch?
She's not gonna watch it.
Right,
There's a 0%
good.
chance.
Right.
Either way, my answer is no. Either way.
So you in the club. Matter of fact, not even. Matter of fact, you and your shorty just going like y'all on bad terms right now, but y'all still together. And another shorty just like she like show you more than what your girl could have gave you. You're not gonna be like tempted.
See, that's what I meant by what's your definition. I've like danced with some. You feel me? Like is that cheating though? That's definitely. I don't think that's cheating. That's not cheating. Especially if like and she's like, "Fuck you, go do whatever you want." Like.
Yeah.
All right, but you know what?
Yo,
black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
I've never heard that one before. I've not heard that one before.
You never heard that? Charlamagne says that all the time.
I have not heard that one.
Black men don't cheat.
I mean, is that like it's just like
that's the thing, yeah.
It's a joke, obviously, right? Because Charlamagne talks about how much he cheated all the time. He's like a book on how much he cheats. Like, what do you mean? Like, what's the fuck? Like, I don't understand. I was like, oh, it's like an inside joke, bro. The black folk, they're like looking at each other like,
no, bro. What the fuck? All right, we just gonna move on. All right, well, just about the cutoff thing. What if it was like a business partner?
That's the hard part. Cause I wouldn't say not hard part like temptation all of that. I mean by hard part is like, fuck, bro, shit. Hold on.
You got it.
I would say as a partner. Like a business partner, you just gotta know the relationship, the business boundary. Well, not even, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you vibing with her, you vibing with her. But cheating though, I'm against cheating. Black men don't cheat at all.
Facts.
I'm gonna just dodge that.
Facts.
Wow. All right.
So
what you got?
Last question tonight, my bro. What is one thing you don't ever want to do again in your career?
Never again will I do.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Never will I ever do again in my career. Give me an example for that.
I'll give you my answer. Never will I ever bring someone on the team who I don't have the same values as.
Oh, okay.
I was just talking with Gianni about this earlier. Yeah, like I can't do it. I can't do it. If you don't have hustle, I can't. You don't have grind, I can't. I fucking can't.
Oh, then I have a perfect answer for this. So like, as I'm gonna add on what you said, who does have as much ambition as you? Because you could have a close friend as much like y'all could be cool, y'all could be chilling, but like you in your own lane doing what you're doing with your creative and just following your own path, but they on a different path. They just want to smoke, they just want to party, and you just pretty much overall just want to focus on you right now. Like, yo, I understand you want me to chill with you right now, but like, let me focus on my motion right now. I'm gonna check back with you when I can. But if they come off like, if I tell them like that, and if they come off like, really, bro, like, what's up, and then not becoming understanding, then that's somebody who's like, you know?
Yeah. For sure.
They gotta go.
You gotta go.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, I feel that.
It's so common, bro. That's so common.
You just distracted me at this point, and I love you, but it's like I gotta focus on me right now.
Yo, I heard I wish I remember who said this, but basically he was explaining, like, especially friends that have known us for a while, everyone in our life has an image of us. So especially going to a friend who may have known us for 10 years, like, they have the image of, oh, this is this wild dude who I'll go to parties with and do all this crazy shit with. He can't build a YouTube channel. The fuck? He fucking gets drunk as shit and runs across the street screaming. He's not supposed to do that. He's not supposed to build a business.
Yeah.
Like, and then when they have that interpretation of you, like, they can't see you winning. So
yeah,
that's
real. Yeah. Sound very personal to you. Sounded like exactly.
No. I heard a quote, but I the reason I'm even bringing it up is because I felt it. Yeah, because like I was a fucking idiot in high school.
Nah, listen, listen, y'all. It don't, you could set your mind to anything. Word, you could be a down lowest. People will doubt you. People will throw rocks at you, talk crazy about you. But literally, once you get up, fuck the opinions about others. Once you get up, just check it back with me in 2 years.
That's a fact.
Yeah, you said this about me, now I'm like this. Oh, now you want to be a part of the wave?
Yeah,
that's a fact.
So fuck whatever opinions people talk about you, because you got your own motion. You know what you got going on and what the potential that you could give yourselves. Do that.
That's a fact. And all those people with opinions aren't even really thinking about you like that. So just do you, bro. Just do it.
That hard about it.
Facts. So
yeah, for sure, bro.
Yo, it's a fire ass interview.
Yeah,
I appreciate you coming through, bro.
My dog. Appreciate y'all.
It's could you tell the people where to find you on social media?
Not even, just type in EricksonNYC, and that's pretty much it. But definitely, y'all, they mad cool peoples. I appreciate y'all for even having me on this podcast. Like, y'all,
I appreciate you taking the trip, bro. 2 hours, shit.
Yeah, shit.
I love to show love.
Wait, it took 2 hours for you to get here?
Yeah.
Brooklyn is deep.
Shit, bro.
Flatbush is deep, bro.
Shit, bro. That's
Flatbush
crazy.
is fucking deep. Yeah.
Damn,
So. Yo, episode 56.
They're not gonna fact check you, bro.
It's fine. Whatever. I'm doing it for me. Of the Encore Pod. I know you learned some shit. I know you enjoyed it. I know you got some games. So please subscribe to the channel. Tap in with us. Tap in with his channel too. Yes. If you need a laugh, if you just need to fucking take your mind off of your problems, if you want to see just some funny ass shit.
Yeah.
Tap in with my guy.
Yes, sir.
And for sure.
Yeah, man. Just appreciate y'all watching.
Love y'all.
Yes, sir. We out of here.
Bye.
Bow. Woo! That's the first time we ever got an applause. What the fuck?